Okay, let's play some PowerWashing Sim. Got to do the treehouse one.
Oh, still what that takes forever.
Should I invite you?
I'm already here.
Oh, okay.
They have joined the world.
You joined. Yes, I see you. Let's continue. It's private property, but we're allowed to do it, so it's fine. So no worries with that.
Mm.
The hardest part about this map, though, is the underside.
Yeah. Mostly because it's annoying.
Yeah. I think it's just kind of disorienting having to look upwards.
Hmm. And then, like, having it so it's hard to really reach it without
Mhm.
using one of those scaffoldings.
Agreed. And it's like one of the only ones you have to use the scaffolding for. Most other ones you can
Mm-hmm.
kind of just jump around. Oh, are you cleaning that? Okay. I'll go ahead and clean the wheels.
Yes. I'm getting the outside of the thingy first, and then I'm gonna rotate onto the inside.
I got the tires, so no worry about that.
Tired.
And hopefully we can get the new power washer at some point during
Yes.
this.
The good one.
The best one.
Yes, the best one. That's a better way of putting
Totally
it.
meant to buy like, the cleaning stuff before you even buy all this stuff, but eh. I don't want to do that. My dad made a salad. He didn't make one for me. This is
What
fine.
kind of salad?
It's got like I think either pork or chicken, and it's got barbecue. It's got bacon bits. So it's kind of like a. Is that would be Caesar salad?
Honestly, I don't know. I just know that I enjoy Caesar salads.
I don't know. I like things with barbecue on it. Oh, hello. That's okay. Hello, Blue. You
Hey,
guys,
Blue.
you guys also might hear my dogs playing in the background. They're a little just an hour
Mhm.
occasionally. Perfectly fine. Don't worry. They're not doing anything too bad. But they very talkative. Talkative and loud. We've missed you too, but I heard that we heard that this. Yep, definitely can hear them. We heard the subserver is going to be updating hopefully soon, so hopefully we'll be back to play on that. But we've been working on Costco with a few other members because they kind of really went ham on it.
Mhm.
So we're like, oh, we'll do some of the other parts that might be a little bit difficult to copy over. But for now, Power Washing Simulator is where it's at. Are you doing the underside bit?
Yeah, I'm doing the underside of this big part.
I'm just gonna get the stairs because those take forever too.
Mhm.
And down we go. Do you just hear in the background them kind of sounding like weed whackers? Perfectly fine, guys. Perfectly fine. Hey, you two over there. Can you please be more quiet?
Well, I thought they started it.
They're not gonna listen to me. Mhm. Subservery said it's gonna be very fun and nice. At least I think so.
I think it's gonna be nice too.
Well, it'd be cool to play in like 1.18 because I haven't really played in 1.18 before.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be very nice. Just give me one moment. Yeah, I don't see why not. I can send you a request back in the group if you ever want it. Just let me know. Yeah, you could be. I don't see why you wouldn't be allowed back in there. Right now, we're not doing super many things as a whole group, but um, we do have plans to hopefully come back. I know some of us, not all of us, will be coming back to the sub server, but some of us. We don't really have any member selection type of things. Like I said, we're not doing any really builds on anything. And if we are, it's more of a different side of things that I can't really talk about. So, um, yeah. But hopefully, with the sub server back up, we can start doing some builds, and it would be really cool to do that. And I would think, at least I would hope, it would just be fun just to have a group to play with, even if it's not strict.
Mm-hmm. But also, does this mean that we're gonna have to go back to the corner again?
Of course, we're gonna have to build a corner map again. What do you think? We're not crazy?
It's gonna take a while to get to the corner on the first day.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
I will be right there. But yeah, a lot of people are like really happy about the return of some of the OG people.
Mm-hmm. I know Ivory is pretty happy.
Oh, is she? What is she saying about us coming
Uh,
back?
sh- she was like, "Oh, it's a cool ghost," and I was like, "Yeah, it's me." And then she was all like, "I'm glad to see some of the new faces coming back. Are you guys gonna be back for the reset?" And then it's like, "Yeah, yeah. Cubics is
Yes.
gonna come. Is making a comeback."
Okay. Well, Cap likes her builds. I know that much. So,
Mm-hmm.
which is really nice to hear, considering that's where we started.
Yeah.
Because we were doing, yeah, we were doing the rebirth thing, Blue, for a while, and that ended. So we're just kind of doing other things that I can't quite talk about yet. Don't know when we'll be able to talk about it really.
Yeah.
It could be like a long time before we do. Um, but like we have we incorporated it as a business. So we actually have a business, which is some of the people who are on the admin team. So um, it's good. At least I think it's good and fun.
I think it's good.
Yeah, but I think it would be cool just to kind of like not keep the cubics thing super strict and kind of just have a fun little group to play with too.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, like cool building is cool. I just don't want to. I think some people had an issue because they always thought we were like the elite, which was not at all
Mm-hmm.
how it was. Um, but I think
Or
it's
at least when we were called something different.
yeah when we were the wizards. So I'm like, it would just be fun to get some like new faces in there just for the sake of playing together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still want to build my big Chinese build on the new one, and I think it'd be cool to use some of the. I want to kind of like
Yeah, you're
rework it
back
in my
alive
creative.
then.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can actually send you a request right now to invite you back. Let's see. At least I should be able to. Where? Give me one moment. I have to get Discord open on my phone because my computer runs slowly when I'm streaming this game. Let's see. go. And let me grab the invite link. And I'll send it to you on Discord. Move it down here. Message. There we go. It should have been sent. There we go. So, yeah. It's like I said, we've missed a lot of people on the sub server. I know I have at least.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be nice just to do chill building again and just have fun without having a pressure of like anything like that. It'd be a nice little break. Even if that's not like, most of our time.
Yeah.
It'd be nice just to. So probably the first few weeks, I'll probably be playing a lot, I can imagine. I mean, I'll still do other stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty
But
fun.
you'll also have time to play on the
It'd be kind of
subserver.
fun to stream it.
Yeah.
I think that'd be something I was down. You have so much done already. He's got it so much done already.
Barely.
Yeah, but it's a lot compared to me. I'm
I
just gonna get this
literally
other
only
area.
have like 6 thingies.
Also, we can almost get the new power washer, but we might not be able to use it for that stuff until we get the extension upgrades.
Mm-hmm. But we'll be able to use it on the upper part.
Yeah, it should be good for that. And then I'll have to fix your roll too, Blue, once you hop in. Because we should probably get like an auto thing that can do like automatically add you as like a friend and stuff like that. Because I think
What would
that's where a
that
lot of
take?
people sit. Yeah, it takes up time to set that up, so I'm not
Yeah,
lazy.
that and I don't know how to do those things.
I know how to do it.
Oh.
It just takes a while, but just let me know and I can add you back up into everything. I don't think it's that much of an issue, so not an issue
Mhm.
at all.
I just personally don't know how to do like the bot stuff.
The bot stuff can be kind of confusing, like especially when you get like there's some super complex stuff you can do with bots. So yeah. But in my stream, people can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Right, just making sure.
or they should.
Let me make sure. Yeah, people can hear me. I was a little bit worried.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, back to cleaning though. But it shall be fun to play again, and I'm sure like the first few weeks are going to be super busy with a lot of people that are either new or some of the old ones returning. I'm sure that it will be like, kind of like how it was last time where it's hyped up super much, like a lot, and then people just kind of like are like, eh. But we shall take over a corner again.
Mwahaha.
That's my dogs. They're very talkative right now. Oh,
Very, very, very talkative.
Buttercup just told Hazel off. She's like, enough. Now they're back to playing.
She's like, stop.
Wait
Okay,
a
now we can
minute.
go back.
Yeah. still find it so funny how Hazel's like, a bigger breed than Butter is.
Mm-hmm.
And Buttercup just bosses her around. I mean, it's always been that way. But still. I almost wonder if she
Oh,
does that, like, kind of like noise because that's how Buttercup has always barked and played. So I wonder if
maybe
she
she
learned
might have
it.
picked it up.
Because she does bark, but definitely not as much as like a normal dog does.
Mm-hmm.
She's our dog, though. So she might be a little bit odd sometimes, but we love her. Sometimes, no, most of the time. Right,
Sometimes
Hazel?
she can be a stinker.
She's just looking at me. Hi, Hazel Basil.
She's like, "What you calling me for? What I do?
She's
I
like,
didn't do
I'm gonna
anything.
go to
I
the other
promise."
mom. Go eat her. Go annoy her. Hi, Hazel Basil. She's pawing at Butter. I think it's so cute how she paws like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, no, you must play with me. I am more important. She is pretty cute, though. It's quite hard to see some of these side things.
Yeah, because like it's just the 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 alpha for the the dirt is just clear enough that it doesn't show on like the orange thingy even if you highlight it.
Oh, it doesn't?
I mean sometimes.
I haven't experienced that. It's been like, kind of like between the beams, or the joists and the underside. Like sometimes there's like a small gap that some dirt gets stuck into.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it difficult. But hey, power washing. Though this map is quite a challenge at sometimes. I'm just getting this lower deck part while I'm down here and over here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'll need to get it anyway, so I'm like, might as well.
I'm getting this upper deck part. That way I can have like a large chunk of it done.
I was like, where are you shooting from?
I
Little
am
did.
inside the tree.
Well, I thought you were on top, like shooting downwards. Let me go ahead and take care of blue. Oh, someone else did, I think.
I only did two of them for now. I wasn't sure what else.
Two of what? Oh, the other ones?
Two rolls.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to go through and like kind of rearrange the Discord anyway.
Yeah,
There's just a lot of stuff.
a lot of rolls.
My dogs are super loud.
No.
You
Wow.
guys can all hear them and be slightly annoyed. If they get too much,
Wow.
I can always mute and you can entertain them.
I can entertain the
I
stream.
give you some missing links facts based on what I found so far if you like. Yes, you can entertain the stream. Yes, we'll see you later in the month on the server then.
Alright, see you, Blue.
Should be nice. I think it'll be really nice to go back to Minecraft. Like that type of Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
How loud are they?
Not the loudest, but I can hear them.
You can hear them, okay. Do you think people are annoyed by it at all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she walked away. Oh, here she comes back now. She's a very excited puppy. And
Mm-hmm.
then all
She's
Butter's
love
like,
the sound of her own voice.
she does. Like I said, she's like a little kid.
She's like, I'm rubber, you're a glue. You say it bounces off me, sticks to you.
Well, she has to make sure she's known, you know. She's like, I am here, you must listen to me, bow before me.
She's like, pay attention to me.
Yes, give me attention, love me. And I'm like, I can only give you so much attention.
Mm-hmm.
She's super mini loud. But she's still a cutie, so. Can you hear
Mm-hmm.
anyone else in the background, like brother or anything like that, though?
Not that much.
Okay. Because I told them I was streaming, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
hoping they listened. She's very excited. No, she's barking at my mom like, don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me. I'm the most powerful dog in the world.
Hi, Hazel Basil. Baby
She's like, you're
girl.
not listening to me.
Hi, baby girl. Hi. Come here. She just barked at me like, why am I not allowed to play? Why?
They're oppressing me by letting me not play.
Just have a Hazel stream. Just set up a video camera of her in a room.
Hazel Cam.
Hazel cam. Put my GoPro on the back of her.
POV, you're Hazel.
Just her in the snow rolling over. I still can't believe she had the audacity to sit down and lay down in the middle of the snow when it was cold yesterday.
Well, she wanted to. She was like, I'm warm
I mean,
today.
she was warm, so she's a warm doggo. She runs
Mm-hmm.
warm. Make sure I get most of this underside before I go above. Okay, and then I do this one here. For a minute, I thought this camera over here was you.
I am the camera.
I don't know why, but I just did. I can go ahead and get all this. I still don't have any plans to be going to any of my classes for next semester, though.
Mm-hmm.
I might show up to the first few, but it's just like stressful, and I'm like, why don't we just go online? Because I
Yeah.
don't know, I have to look, because we have this like thing that's basically like, oh, if you have your vaccines, then you can be fine and go to school, and you just have to prove that you have your vaccines. I'm like, do I need to redo that though this semester? They don't really, because they said check your email for this, and I'm like, I haven't got an email about this yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you're supposed to get like a link from a certain site that they use or a certain thing that the government uses, and I'm like, but no one sent me link. How am I supposed to know?
Yeah,
You know?
I think my work's also doing something like that.
Oh
The same
really?
to same.
I mean, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a pretty cool thing. I mean, a lot of people are not the happiest about it, but I think it keeps everyone safe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's important. Okay. How's your underside area going?
Um, I think it's doing pretty well. I've got like half of it done.
Okay. I have quite a few of these done too. Well, these is in the lower and the upper, or the middle deck area. And then I'm gonna do the stairs over here as well.
All right.
But I've also been trying to get the outside area too. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's taking a little bit longer than need be. Okay, come on. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. It's kind of hard to tell, like, I feel like as it gets further up too, what what isn't exactly done and what is done.
Mm-hmm. That
Because
is
like you
very true.
said, it just gets too transparent. especially when it's further away.
Hmm.
I don't think I can actually get all of these because I think I might have to go above to get some of this part here. I'm not 100% sure about that, but possibly.
More than likely, that might be the case.
Yeah. Because it looks like a little bit of it pokes up of the top.
Hmm.
We'll see, we'll see. For now, I'm just trying to get as much of the stuff from the ground level as I can. That way we don't have to lug around the thing everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still gonna need to for most of the upper outside area, but that's fine. At least it's not like, everywhere then.
Hmm. That is very true.
Let me see how much of this I
Because
can
it
get
is
from here.
annoying trying to lug them around.
Very. Like I said, we can try to get as much as we can from the outside area first and then go from there.
Hmm.
Some of these steps I'm really hoping that I got enough at the bottom, so then the top just, if I missed any places, it auto completes it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like trying to figure out where the dirt is, and it just it's just like you go walk all the way back down, and you walk all the way back up. Like, where the heck is this dirt? And it just turns out to be, at the bottom someplace. You're like, damn it. So that's why I'm gonna get as much as I can here.
Hmm.
I missed some on the side here for this railing. That's not too much of an issue. Because like the sides of the railing we can get from upstairs up the on the floor levels that like they're the middle and upper, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
You can get from them from up there without worrying. So I'm not too concerned about that. Okay. Hopefully this will complete some of these. I'm not really sure though. Sometimes I'm like walking over stuff and I'm like, please stop. Like, why is this tree here? Okay, got that choice. That middle. Okay, that's the rim. This stack joist here needs to be cleaned. Where is the dirt though? Where's the dirt? I am so confused where the dirt is. I mean, I think it's like slowly going here. It's this one like joint that I keep spraying. Let me just run above and see really quickly. Maybe it is something up here. Okay, let's jump back on the table, jump on over. Oh, did not hit the. Let's see, maybe it's this? No? Hmm. Can you double check that? Was it one of the like little side things from there?
Yeah. You were right. It was one of the side things.
That's always difficult to get though.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go around the edges over here and do the outside joists and see how much I can get from down here.
All right.
It'd just be less stuff for us to clean then.
That is very true. And it will help us a lot.
I just see the the spray spraying towards me. Perfectly fine. Surprisingly, this is actually in the way. So I'm gonna throw it down right there. Okay, let's continue going around. Oh, they gave us a little mini one. I'll use this to my advantage for now. Get as much from here that I can. Rotate, come on.
Rotate.
Yes. Alright, let's get this side. I am gonna purchase the new gun really quickly though, just in case we want to use it from anywhere.
All right.
It's a professional. Oh, it's 5,000.
Uh,
Okay, then I am going to go ahead and, for equipment wise, I'm going to get ourselves the soap nozzle because we'll eventually need it, you know.
mm-hmm.
So I'm not wearing my hat, and normally I wear my hat because I like to, and it helps with my glasses when I wear these headphones.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a little bit sticking in.
Yeah.
Why did I think it was 2,000? I mean, this gun was 2,000. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Hmm. Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, this camera's in the way of what I'm trying to get done. And then we'll have to do the staircase eventually. I can get this from now. Oh, the puppies were outside.
Mm-hmm.
Missing link fact, they're sometimes called Bigfoot because of their one big foot kind of like a bear's, the other one small like a cat. I found track evidence myself. So, that's interesting.
I think it's just because he was walking with his cat.
But then there'd be two sets of footprints, not both. The dogs are gonna start hearing them again. Possibly. The fan tail is up.
The propeller.
It makes her go zoom. Okay, I'm getting this upper deck area here for you. Or this, yeah.
Alright, thank you.
It should help a little bit more.
I'm almost done.
That's why hopefully this should help a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotta go do this side over here then. Oh, I wish I brought my hat. It's like really digging into the side of my head. Oh. Okay, I think this might be the last one for that. And that. And now we can start doing the railing areas.
Mhm.
And then we can go through and do everything else. Get the hard things out of the way first.
Mhm.
And then we can also do the rim joist as well.
Mhm.
Because I think that would be beneficial. So I'm gonna go around and do that from up here at least.
Yeah, I'll work on the ones down here. Whichever ones you didn't get.
Yeah, I think I got
Or weren't able
most
to.
of it. I know I didn't get all of it. Okay, that rim joist is done. I'm gonna get these stairs as well then. Because it's just easier that way. Oh. It auto-completed those stairs quite fast. Let me get the railings then. It's a little bit dark on the staircase. Which is fine. Okay, there we go. Got one staircase done. Well, one of the handrails done. Let's get this railing done. Alright, that railing's done. And I will get the joist. And this game teaches you a lot of new words about different building parts.
Mhm.
Now, some of them I knew, but some of them I did not know about before. Are we also going to do the inside of the railings, or are we just going to focus on the outside for now?
No, it's up to you. Because I can focus on the outsides.
Okay, and then I'll do the insides.
Mhm.
Okay, that works. I'm just going to finish up the staircase over here, though. If you do not mind.
It's alright. I'm just doing the things over here. Or the spiral stair.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the spiral staircase, okay. Like I said, I'm just going to go around and do the rims, just so we know whether or not they're completed on the outside.
Mhm.
Because it's
Yeah, I'm
much.
like doing the rim of the spiral.
Okay.
Stair is what I
Because I'd
meant.
much rather, have the inside auto complete the outside. So then you don't have to do as much on the outside. Okay. Then we can do the rim. Oh, well, I was like, oh, time to do the rim, and then I'm like, oh, wait, still have one more handrail to do. And that all completed it so fast. I know sometimes, like, we want that, but I don't want that for, like, the easy stuff. Give it to me for the hard stuff, only.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go ahead, clean around here. Run into a chair so it ruins my straight line. Okay. That's done. Go over over it a few times. That one's done. Is this one? Yeah, this one's one? That one probably needs to be done from the outside. Still, that's fine. I can run down and do that in a minute. Okay, round we go. Okay, that one's done. Let me do this one here. Or at least this part of this one. And then we'll keep going around.
Yes.
Okay, that one's done.
All the way around.
So far, there's only been one of the things that I haven't been able to complete from up here. So we'll see. Just keep going around in a circle and back and forth. They always have so much stuff in the way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can we just like move this off to the side? Okay, so there's two areas that I haven't been able to complete, which is the one, this one here. I don't know if you can see my water spraying on the ground. This side over here. And I can go do the other one, so. So I'm pretty sure the issue is going to be like somewhere here, yeah. Just gotta keep sticking it in here. Hi, Buttercup. Okay, now I can start on the railings. My leg is getting sniffed by both dogs and licked. Buttercup was sniffing it, and then Hazel joined in.
They're like, does this smell like a foot to you?
No, it was my leg.
Does this smell like a leg to you? It does. It does smell like a leg.
Here, Buttercup, you want to come over here? Come here, Buttercup.
Wonder why it smells like a
Come
leg.
here. I put my arms out and she runs away. This
Sounds
is
like
fine.
her.
I am not blessed by the puggo. She looked at me like she wanted to be held.
Yeah.
So that's why I was confused.
You know how bugs go.
They trick you.
Trick you. They're like, I want you to hold me. And then you're like, okay, I'll hold you. And they're like, I changed my mind.
I just wanted you to think that I wanted you to hold me.
You thought I actually wanted to be held? No.
No.
I just want to lay down.
And once again, we shall hear the pugs go. Because that's all they do.
Go Velociraptor mode.
It's kind of funny because Buttercup will make Hazel run around, and Buttercup will just kind of stay there in a stationary position. I mean, sometimes she chases her around, but it's never like as fast as you'd think it would be. Okay, I got one more railing done.
Hazel just becomes a particle accelerator.
Wasn't a
She
particle
does
accelerator
that
like
fast.
normally 2 particles though?
Yeah, but she's so fast she becomes both.
I mean, she does only have like 2 brain cells in her brain.
The two particles are the two brain cells.
Exactly. I'm now worried that Buttercup's gonna jump up on the ottoman and then start biting my feet. Because she does that all the time.
she does do that. I can confirm. She did that to me once.
Yeah, didn't she bite your arm?
No, she bit my toes.
It's like there's something else just in front of her, so when they stop playing, she has to go to the nearest thing and just bite it.
Hmm.
And you sit there like, why? Why are you doing this to me, dog?
Why did you decide to bite my foot? What did I do to deserve this?
Like, my foot was here first. You're the one that jumped up here. I mean, it's not like it's super hard. It's just like you don't expect her to bite you.
Hmm. Until she bites you, and then you're like,
Even when you do
"What was that
expect it, you're
for?"
just like, when is she gonna do it?
Hmm.
Is it now? Is it now? Okay, this one is almost done. Just have to get a few more pieces. There we go. And I have to do this side over here. So the lower deck railings are almost done, just so you know.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. They're going super mode.
I'm going on the upper deck to work on, or I'm working on the upper deck railings
Okay. Do we know if the
on the
mid deck
outside.
outside railings are done?
Hmm. Mid deck.
I'm mostly asking because like I don't want to like expect this to be completed and then it's not completed.
I can finish up whatever's not showing up.
Oh my gosh, my feet!
They're stuck in the crossfire.
I'm like, can you please, Hazel, please lead her away from the feet? I'm like, I just want my feet in the oven. I like having my feet raised up. They're gonna be in the butter territory. They're gonna be eaten. I tell you, eaten.
You raise me up so my feet can be on the ottoman.
So the butter can bite them and eat the toes. Now they both decide to play her like right in front of me. It's fine.
They're both bark, 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 bark.
Buttercup is like on her back like a fish. And it's funny because Hazel doesn't really bite her. Like she'll show her teeth, but she doesn't ever bite her. She just kind of rests her head like next to Buttercup's head and goes nom 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 nom.
Hmm.
It's kind of funny to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Okay, I can now start doing the upper deck area. I'm also just using the green attachment because there's no point in using the other attachment. Can I use the white attachment? Actually, I think I can use the white attachment and get away with it.
I
Cover some.
have to use the red or the yellow.
Ah, no, green one's the better one. Because the white one does not get the moss.
Hmm.
And while you're working on the outside, I can work on the Oh, my feet are still near. Thank goodness I just moved them because they were Buttercup flopped over, and now she's where my feet were.
You were almost the casualty of war.
Basically. I like how Buttercup sounds like so much like a weed whacker.
Hmm.
Now she's being too loud.
Yeah. She likes being allowed.
Until she gets her points across, which is fine. It's just people are doing stuff, so she can't always bark super mini loud.
Hmm.
Like I've seen people who train their dogs to whisper on command, which is kind of crazy. Like, how do you teach a dog to whisper? Like honestly, like how do you get the dog to like be quieter, like bark quieter like that? I'm
It's like
like,
turning down the volume knob.
yeah, but like, how do you get a dog to do that?
I don't know.
Because like, I mean, the dogs don't understand the concept of volume like that. Oh, hello. It is going. We are cleaning a treehouse.
Yes. A
Treehouse
very, very dirty treehouse.
owned by possibly Bigfoot.
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 I heard he has large hands.
Yeah, no one talks about that. Like, shouldn't Bigfoot theoretically have big hands as well? You know, because typically that how it work, right?
I mean, yeah, I would think
Oh,
so.
the dog has come up near me
Oh,
and has decided to sniff my forehead. I'm getting attacked. Hey, stop licking my control, my mouse, please. She jumped up and started sniffing my hair, and I'm like, I know it's dirty. Please leave me alone.
hmm.
Okay, let's get the top of this thing here. Okay, just making sure I can get as much of the upper deck as I can. Like from the up here. There's just some parts that I can't get. Okay, that's all good. There's a little piece here that I can get. I grabbed it. There's some moss up here. A little bit here. Does this count for this area too? Yeah, that's why. I was wondering why it wasn't being more complete. It's because I was missing a whole area. That's fine. I can go ahead and clean that up easily. So let's go ahead and grab this area over here. Are you working on the outside still or the stairs?
No, I did some of the stair railings outside,
Oh, okay.
but I'm back onto
The railing.
the railings.
Okay. I'm on the railing you're working on too. So no worries there. We'll get done. Because then the rest of the stuff is like fairly easy.
Hmm.
This is a big job. But that's also why it was like $1,000.
Yeah.
Just because it is, I mean, it's quite big in scale and it's got a lot of corners and stuff like that. Okay, let's grab all this side here.
And if somebody had to do this in real life for a house like this,
I mean, I'm sure there's people who have
I
had
would
to.
I would expect them to get paid more than 1,000, honestly, because
Yeah,
there's no autocomplete.
that and like I would assume that they would not have their own. I mean, they might have a pump or something,
Hmm.
but they wouldn't have like something like a hose
Yeah, they don't just have infinite water backpack.
like us.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that there's people who do stuff like that.
Hmm.
I almost wonder if they don't do the bottoms though. They might. I don't know. It must be torture though. At
Yeah,
least I would
it's a
think
lot
so.
on the back.
I mean, it would take multiple days to do it,
Hmm.
not just a simple hour. Because, like, you would not want to do this all in one day. I feel like it'd drive you insane, even if that's your profession.
Yeah.
Okay, but we can keep going. We're almost done, I think.
With the rails.
With the rails, yes. But like I said, the other stuff is fairly easy.
Hmm.
Like, we can do the floors next, and then we can do, like, all the other stuff. So we can keep going, and it will be all fine. Okay, we'll keep going. Though I might turn up my lo-fi. It's a little bit hard to hear.
Hmm.
Let me go ahead and do that really quickly. Okay. Lo-fi? I had to find it first. Don't know if that's too loud. It should be good.
Too low. Whoops.
I'll turn it down on the stream.
Hmm.
The only problem is it kind of goes into the game audio. It's not its own separate audio.
Hmm.
I keep being pushed by you.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's like some little bits that are really hard to get to for this railing.
Hmm.
Though I think all this upper deck railing is together, except for the one over there. So we can just keep going. There we go. Now we just had this one over here. Do you want to work on the staircase over the spiral staircase maybe? Once we're done with this, and I'll work on the floors or something like that.
Sure. Which one?
I keep getting pushed. Okay, I might have
Sorry.
turned up the music too loud now. It's so hard to like actually know because without my what is it called, my hat on, it's
Hmm.
kind of like a different sound.
Yeah.
The hat muffles basically the some of the stuff.
Hmm. Which makes sense.
Yeah, which is fine. I don't really mind it. I kind of use it for a purpose like that though. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna start on the floor. Okay.
All right. I'm working on the spiral staircase.
Mhm. I'm starting with the upstairs floor because they're just kind of big.
Floor
So
big.
floor big, moon big,
Moon big.
moon big. I wonder when Hermitcraft is coming back. You know, I mean, I'm sure they're taking quite a bit of a break,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm hoping it comes back soon. Because how much did they take in between season 7 and season 8? Wasn't it like a month?
Think so. So it might be a month until.
Which is bearable, because then it gives everybody a chance to enjoy the holidays and come up with new
That's
ideas.
understandable.
Because I know a lot of people are upset how short season 8 was. But also,
Yeah.
I think people should have expected. Oh, missing fact link. They deposit their scat in bundles, much like a wild hog, which they apparently share an identical diet. That's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
But no, like a lot of people were upset at the fact that it was so short.
Yeah, but I mean, it's.
Like I said, it was to
I
be
kind of
expected.
expected it to be a shorter season because 118 was kind of coming out like at the end of the year.
I'm honestly surprised that as how long it was.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought they were just going to continue the season within the new world because they're talking like I know Impulse was talking about like, oh, let's put in and pack this all up so we can bring it to 1.18, and I'm like, oh, are they just updating the world, you know? But maybe they're still doing that, you know. But also like the world kind of got destroyed, so I'm like, eh,
The
I don't
world
know about
got
that.
world got moon exploded.
Yep, Moon. Like one of the cool things is one of the Octagon dudes. It was either I think it might have been Doc. Kind of did like they were all in a simulation,
Mm-hmm.
which is a really cool thing because that's not
Doc
something.
and Ren.
Did they both do the same thing?
I think they both were there.
Because I know they also had some like other hermits within it, and
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was a cool concept.
And then like they had like monuments from like some of the older seasons in it as
Hmm.
well.
And then meanwhile, the Bodum gang is just in a void.
Meanwhile, Bodum Gang is just my night season end ending of the seasons.
Honestly, Green, Mumbo, and Scar are so iconic together, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hope they build near each other. But also, it'd be interesting to see them maybe kind of mix it up and go with people they're not comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. Or people that they're not used to playing
Hmm.
alongside with.
But I know there's some of the hermits are a little bit more private.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not like Den, Ren, Doc, like not them, but like Jevin and Tinfoil Chief still plays on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he plays mostly alone, so his videos are more like just casual playthrough. So it's kind
Mm-hmm.
of funny when he kind of shows up and is like to Bodum and is like, "Oh, where is everything? What's going on with this?" You know, he just doesn't have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty funny.
Yes,
But this kind of reminds me of like Pulsar Junior,
mm-hmm.
like just that kind of like more less like entertainment based and more just this is a game we're playing type of deal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the OG Minecraft playthroughs where it's just kind of laid back. There's not like huge builds going on.
Mm-hmm.
Just chill. I'm gonna take a break and go get some water here shortly.
All right.
If you do
I'm
not
still
mind.
working on the stairs.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put a be right back on the stream really quickly and go get some water.
All right.
And you can keep working on the stairs, no trouble there.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, we back, guys. I got some water because my voice was starting to hurt a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to follow, guys, if you want to, or sub. Be greatly appreciated.
Very many.
Yes, very, very much. So after I go over some like the more mossy areas, they would kind of look like green with the while they dry.
Yeah.
I think that's just how the texturing works, but I wonder if it's almost like, oh, they say, oh, there's this X amount of moss, so like the water kind of dries a little while it's trying to appear green because, you know, that's how it would. It would like, kind of break off in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Okay, let's go around here, do this. Still doing the upper deck. Have you finished the stairs?
Almost.
Almost, okay. It is okay. Oh, Hazel's being jealous again. She's like, I want the pets, not the dirt. So I'm gonna try to get in and jump so I can get the attention.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to like squeeze in. It's kind of funny.
No, do not take that.
Mm-hmm.
Did she try to take her toy? I think she tried to take her toy. Well, she always takes Buttercup's toys and do different things and like just take them, which is pretty funny sometimes.
Mm-hmm. She's like, "What? How come she gets it? I want
Oh,
it.
I want the
Give
toy.
me."
Give me it here. It's my toy. And you're like, no, it is not your toy. Give it back. It's just because she gets jealous, so she does anything for attention,
Mm-hmm.
even if that means not being a good girl.
Yeah.
She's still kind of cute when she does it, though.
Yeah. That is very true.
But she's always cute. And with her floofy ears and floofy tail.
Mm-hmm. Her windmill tail.
She's starting to put on a lot of weight, though, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was, like, super skinny because of how her diet was, I think.
Yeah.
And because she's kind of reaching that time where she's also now going to start growing a little bit more outwards, so she can grow more upwards, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good for her because she looks a little bit more healthy and stuff. We just got to keep training her because she's starting to not listen again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how many times? Because I mean, you kind of always have to reinforce it, but you can tell that she knows what she's doing. She just looks at you and is like, I know, and she thinks about it, and then she just doesn't. And I'm like, come
She
on.
does it anyways, and then she's like, "It was worth it."
I'm like, really, really, was it? All I did was stress me out. That's fine though. Because, part of having a dog is making that commitment to take care of them like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I
And
just
to
have to get back
knowing
into
that they
training her.
will be, they will be
But
annoying sometimes.
yes, but like I was training her with the coming in from the outside, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really gonna do that when it's like feels like it's -degrees out
Yeah.
because it's a little chilly, just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm almost done with the upper top side. Yeah. I just finished up top side, so I will go down to the middle top side, and then you can start working on some of the other little things. And
Yes, I
because
am
you said you're almost
almost
done,
done with the stairs. I am done with the
I'm
stairs.
like, I think you just completed it, because I sure as heck didn't complete anything right now. Okay, let's keep going. and keep going. Because we got like the upper house to do, and then like they have a table, and then down in the middle floor at least they have a kind of workbench, and then on the bottom floor I believe they have like a picnic table and a it should be a grill for sure. So that should be nice. Like once we complete the game, I think it'd be cool to get a whole bunch of people together to do free play stuff
Mm-hmm.
because that's quite a bit of people. Like just imagine 6 people working on this. How fast it would be done.
Very fast.
I think it'd be fun. And I know there's a lot of people on that like kind of watch these streams that are like they want to play, so I think it'd be kind of cool
Mm-hmm.
to see if that's really a thing. Okay, let's go across. You just kind of have to be careful with that type of stuff though, because you don't know if someone's just gonna swear and say things they probably shouldn't say on your stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're technically responsible for that as the streamer.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, you know, like if you do invite someone like that, you know, you're the one that kind of invited them, and you're
Mm-hmm.
the one that allowed for that to happen. So I'm like, it makes sense, but also like, no, that doesn't make complete sense. But it's fine. Unless I'm cleaning the workbench while I'm on the floor, at least the underside of it. Just easier that way to get it. Well, I am already down here, so we can just keep going.
Hazel, stop.
I feel like the this one is not a very interesting one to watch though,
Yeah.
except how tedious it is.
Hazel, enough. Back off.
Because it is a lot of stuff to move or to yeah to go around and clean.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. Hold up. Okay, let's keep going. I just realized there's this like kind of tarp thing over this too, as well. So we can keep going. Uh, all right. Let's. Are you working on like the little stuff upstairs? And I'm guessing. So.
I'm on the lower deck.
Oh, you're working on the lower deck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you complete that then, and then I will go ahead and then I will go ahead and do the upper deck. So righty. Are you doing like the lower deck, like just the deck, or are you gonna also get the little things down there too?
I'm doing both the floor and the appliances and stuff.
Okay. That grill down there is a little bit difficult, so just be warned.
No worries, I'm handling it.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's just a tad bit more difficult than I don't know. Like most of the times that there's grills, they're just difficult to get to, like all the parts, especially the propane tanks,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. But I think it's kind of interesting that you know the grills are always the hard parts. So
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think I almost have this table area cleaned off. Almost. Oh, I got to go underneath here first. Crouch on down. Mm-hmm. And then go around and clean up the table. See how much of it I can clean off from down here. Come on, go around. Just also with this one too, like since it is kind of close quarters, you have to like kind of take new angles. But again, a missing link fact: their scent is very much like that of a muskrat and seem to crouch right down when making their territory to pitch much smaller than they are. Hmm. Wouldn't you think it would be the opposite?
Yeah.
Because typically things want to appear bigger than they are when it comes to predatory stuff. So I don't know. Okay. Oh, was I on the white one? Oh, I think I was on the white one. That's why it wasn't working. I was like, why am I going over these things over and over again? I shouldn't have to go over these ones again, because it should just have, been enough pressure.
Yeah.
That explains it. Let's go around here, and then I have to just do this chair. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the rest of this chair? And then we can work on the house together. Or actually, I am actually done with the upstairs stuff, so I will start on the house. If that is okay with you.
Yeah, go for it. I'm almost done with this lower part.
Alright. Just give me one moment. Yeah, I just wanted to move the follower gold thing up to the top page. Because, yeah, it says I'm at 51 and I was at 52. Which is fine. I just wonder, like, if I were to drop below 50, what would happen? So I'm hoping
it
nothing.
still says you're 52, so you're good.
Oh, it does?
Well,
on Twitch.
Actual Twitch, it says 52.
Maybe it's just Streamlabs being weird then.
Yeah.
It has Notorious been that way, so notoriously been that way, so. Or known to be not exactly accurate on the Twitch, some of the creator dashboard stuff, so. Could be, could not be, who knows. Okay, gonna start getting this roof stuff done. At least I'm gonna do the underside area here. Whatever this is called. The EAVES? EVAs? EVAs?
Eaves.
Eaves. We'll call them Eaves. That's okay with me. I don't know if I actually know the correct pronunciation. I just know there's also some, what is it called? Rust on the roof. Oh, thank you for clicking my, mouse buttons for me. She comes up and starts licking the mouse. She's being a gamer puppy. It's kind of cute. Gamer dog does whatever a gamer dog does. I have no clue where the pug went though. Okay. Because last time I think you cleaned these when we played this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
I remember you said they were a little bit difficult because you have to kind of go at them from all angles,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine by me. I will get started on them. Oh, Buttercup went to the chair. That's fine. Alright, let's go this way. Keep going around. Clean that lamp. And then I can start cleaning this here. Alrighty. Let's go from this way then. Just make sure I'm getting everything. Or as much as I can of everything. Okay, that doesn't count as the eaves. Or does this count? No, that's the roof underside. Oh, are each of those in each individual little thing? Yes, it is. Okay, go from the single. And hopefully complete this trim. Do this here. And that there. Make sure we get it from the side over here too. Oh,
Yes.
there we go. It lagged a little bit. And that's fine. We can just do the jumping method to get some of this off. Okay, let's make sure we get all that underneath here. Crouch on down. Crouch around. Crouch around. Blah, blah, blah.
Crouch down to get up.
Yes. And I'm just gonna get this up here because it's basically almost done anyway, so might as well. Get the little frame here. Okay, stay up here, please. Get this trim. Let's hope I can get this little windowsill or window trim. Okay, back to doing these. Or whatever they're called. The whatever they're called, that's what we name them.
Mm-hmm. But they're confusing names.
Well, when you put two vowels next to each other, it tends to confuse people.
Like school.
Wait, what? Goo?
Yeah. School. It's two vowels, right?
Yeah, but are you just saying that because you don't like school?
Yeah. What is this school? Crazy.
It is. Okay, where else? Oh, okay. Like, it just says I have a lot to do where at. And I'm like, found it eventually. I mean, it was just around the corner, so didn't really take a long time, which is fine. Okay, let's go from this angle now. Make sure I really get all this stuff. Can I get behind here? Yes, I can. Okay, it says I have like a tiny, tiny bit amount more. I think we ran into this issue last time though.
Mm-hmm.
So I will try to see if I can get it. Okay, let's see. Where is the dirt? Okay, there's some there. Some there. It's a little bit here. Okay, let's see. Around this corner, is there any? Yeah, just a tiny bit. Okay, where else? It says I'm really close to being done, so... We'll see where it actually is. That's what I need to do. It's not there. It's almost like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Figure out where the spot is. Nope. This is gonna be a little bit difficult. Clean the post while I'm at it. Maybe it's on the outside here?
It shouldn't be on the outside.
Could it be on the roof, you know?
Probably not.
Well, there's a little part of... Or this could be the trim that pops out. Yeah, that's just a roof trim. I'm just gonna do a circle around here, maybe. Because sometimes certain things like clip over each other, and I don't know. Maybe that's it. If not, at least I'm getting the wood trim, so can't really complain about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you also trying to look for it?
Oh, I think I got it.
Where was it?
It was on this side.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Hey, we found, or you found it. So that's good.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, it took a minute, but it got there. Okay, now we can really start cleaning off the rest of this stuff. Ding ding. Because we only need to do the house, I think. Okay. That should complete that. Let me get the door then. And I got the door frame as well, so. Because that's a nice and thick piece of wood. But if this is Bigfoot's house, like, like, how does he fit through the doors? Or maybe this place was just visited by Bigfoot. It's not actually Bigfoot's house or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna go
I
through and
mean,
start
his
cleaning one.
name is Bigfoot, not Big Man.
Yeah, but typically the bigger your feet, the taller you are.
Unless he just has big feet. He's like a bird, but
Like a
with big
bird.
feet.
Okay.
Big-footed bird.
I'm not gonna try to question your reasoning. I feel like that would just lead me down a big rabbit hole.
No, we're talking about Bigfoot, not Big Rabbit.
Oh my gosh. But have you seen like the videos of those giant rabbits before?
The big ones.
They can get pretty big.
The big floofies.
They're
Pretty
not even like
crazy.
necessarily floofy. They're just because there's like really floofy ones, and then there's just
There's
a
chunky boys.
yeah, a big rabbit.
Like a really chunky rabbit.
Real chunky.
And then you're like, oh, there's a big chunky boy.
Well, it's like they're not even like chunky too. They're just huge.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit there and you're like, I didn't know rabbits this big existed.
Mm-hmm. They're like mammoths.
Mammoths. Okay, maybe they're not that big, but
Well, like baby mammoth.
baby mammoth. Okay. They're like the size of my dog,
Yeah.
like butter.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. No, sometimes even bigger than butter.
Yeah. Maybe hazel sized.
Maybe, yeah.
A little bit bigger than a puggo size. Hold up. Speaking of the H1, she is asleep on the floor.
Oh, she's sleep. She like, I'm tired. Hold on,
Yeah.
I gotta sleep.
Well, she had her time, and now she's just it's time for a nap.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta take a nap sometime.
I very much know that.
Yes. I would like it if I could take naps. More consistently.
Mhm.
But you know what? It's good enough just to lay down and rest. Which I might be in a need for after this stream.
Mhm.
I think this one's like one of the longer ones too that we've done, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is the like one of the longer
yeah.
taking
Because I mean, it's also more
pressure washing.
yeah, it's more intricate too, as well as it's big.
Hmm.
Okay.
Big house for Bigfoot.
It's a big tree house, and it's got all the little stuff on it.
Hmm.
But hey, we're getting there.
Yes, we are.
I just started doing the trim on the bottom now. Because I got down in the prone position to get some stuff, so.
Hmm.
Which is fine. Okay, this still needs to be done. Oh, this window frame, nope. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm scared that it hasn't created a list for us yet. you know?
I mean, it'll show up soon.
Yeah, maybe there's just enough things.
Hmm.
Because we really shouldn't have too much more to do with unless it's, we need the roof.
Hmm.
You completed all the stairs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because we should really only have to do the roof, I thought. I mean, I guess we can
Let's
work on it.
see. Signs, window frames.
Signs. Oh, the signs at the bottom.
Vertical house trims.
So we have trims, window frames, signs, roof.
Must see what it means by the signs.
They're out in the front. I might have not done them all. On accident. So you can go ahead and check that. Oh, someone's at the front door. Or something like that. She's gonna get yelled at because we're trying to make sure she doesn't bark at the door all the time.
Alright, got the sign.
Okay, you got the signs. Then we should also have like the window frames to do. So you can go ahead and check like all the window frames. I'm thinking it might be the window frame in the front area of it, like the small little window on the kind of flat surface. At least that's what I think, but I could be wrong. But they'll continue working on the roof if that's okay. Because, like I said, we'll have to get through with this, to the, what is it called? This rust. I think it's cool when they add, like, you know, at least different types of elements to it, too. Not just, like, you know, just moss, just grime. But even, like, the little touch of rust is kind of a nice little, like, oh, okay, that's cool. There we go. Roof cap and vertical house trim.
I'm looking for the vertical house trim.
Yeah, I'm like, everything else is on the roof. So I don't have to really worry about it. Vertical would be, yeah, up and down, one of those ones. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. It could be like one of the ones, like on one of those flat sides still, but I don't know, there's quite a few vertical house trims.
Oh. Got it.
I'm finishing up this roof. And then let's go through and do the trim or the cap. Kind of saving the cap for last, though. Don't know why, just am.
I mean, that's okay.
Be cool just to have to do that one last. Alrighty. I think I'm almost done with this little bit of the roof. Yes. I will help you with this stuff over here. The nice thing about these circular ones that are also like circular all the way around is you kind of just go up and down them, and it kind of works pretty good.
Yes, very true.
Though sometimes I go too fast and I miss a little bit. Alrighty. We're almost done. And then we can save up, because we'll be like about halfway there, or over halfway there. Well, we are halfway there already, but for the for the next power washer. I don't think you can get this really. You can get some of it with the yellow. You can make it like more pale than it is, but otherwise you're gonna need to use the. Well, I guess you can go over with a few times, like very slowly with the yellow. Turn this around. Yeah, so that if you stand close and you do it, it works. Woo. That's why I like the new power. Like when you go up in power washers earlier than you really should.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that way, it's all good. Okay, I'll keep doing this little piece over here. I think this all counts as the roof cap.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for these small areas, I can go in with the red tool and be okay with that. Alrighty. Up we go, down we go, and around. And let's keep going. Because there's some dirt. This treehouse looks mighty fine. You spruced up the spruce. Can't tell you how good it is to something down the steps. I smell fresh pine through the window. It's close to packing up and moving out, but now I'm more determined than ever to find the evidence of the beautiful missing link. What's the time lapse? With the time lapse, even you could tell how long it took.
Yeah.
It's such a long
Just us
time.
teleporting around.
It's such a long time lapse. So yeah, so we still need 2,300 more for the professional duty. For the next ones, we'll have a few cars we can clean. We can probably go this one, and then the fire truck. Because the fire truck one has a lot of rust on it. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow if you can, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to. But for now, peace out.
Bye.